Alrighty, folks. What do you say there, Sloppy Jalopy? Let's start this podcast,
Sloppy Jalopy.
Oh, Sloppy Jalopy.
We got a full house today on the pod. Nate and CJ are back in the hot seats.
Making a call back. They're getting highway slobbery.
Highway slobbery. That was a good one. But today's episode is called Snug as a Butt Plug. I don't know if the camera can see it, but whatever. Yeah. Let's kick into this bitch. Let's do a snapshot. What do you guys want to do?
I don't know. You got your middle finger.
I know. I was gonna flip it off.
I could do my middle fingers. I could do my triple finger.
What? Your bird?
Oh, nice.
It's magic. All right, ready? Do whatever you want.
Not throwing up finger. Okay.
Seemed appropriate.
So, how you guys been, huh? No, long time no see. No, I'm kidding. We see each other all the time.
Very, very busy.
Busy bee.
Yeah. Busy as fuck.
Busy as fuck. Busier than a cot burying shit on concrete.
Busy Phillips. So what's going on, dude? I hit you up and I was like talking we kind of mentioned about talking about April, this whole month of what's been going on with our lives.
Yeah,
getting
April's
this
been
shit
fun. How'd April start for you?
April Fool's Day.
April Fool's Day. Yeah, I don't remember seeing much about April Fool's Day.
No.
Actually, this year I
People chilled
didn't
on
really
that shit.
see like memes about.
Yeah.
I didn't see a whole bunch of like
seen,
videos
a
like
couple
people
mentions
pranking
here and there.
people.
They used to have like those fake links or something like
Gotcha.
like just a headline, a ridiculous headline.
And you'd
somebody died or
some
something.
shit
Yeah.
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 Static X though.
Static X, bro.
That was the first, I think, week of, or maybe the second week.
Yeah, I think it was the first week.
Yeah.
So yeah, we
was
went
only
to
the
Static
sixth.
X, bro.
That was tight.
And we saw so many people there, bro.
Did you guys do anything the first week?
But we
First week.
can't remember that far back.
Static
That's
X.
when I moved out of Mike's.
Yeah.
Now let's talk about that show though, because it was
I
tight.
just heard about that. I didn't even know about that until
Yeah,
like
dude.
last week.
Just waited until April started.
So yeah, what was it? Static X and fucking a bunch of other bands. Fear Factory, Twisted. I was hoping it would be Mushroom Head, but it wasn't.
Dope.
Dope. Oh yeah, that's right.
Yeah.
Because that's the dope guy in
Yeah.
Static X. But yeah, we saw fucking everybody, dude. Scooby was down there. Fucking Boomer, J Soul, fucking.
Yeah, it was yeah, it
bumped
was
into
cool.
so
This
many
dude
people,
that like
Savannah,
used to work at my
Forrest.
job was there and shit. It was like, damn, like everybody's there. It was sold out, right?
Yeah, it was packed. It was like when we went to see Sierra Farrell, bro. It was packed.
Nut to
Yeah.
butt.
Yeah.
But this crowd is more rowdy, you know,
Yeah. I know that's
Than
why I
that
said I was
folk
like,
shit,
damn,
bro.
that could have been pretty gnarly.
bro. When we were at Sierra Farrell, bro, that shit. Everybody was like stomping their leg, bro. I was like, this is the whitest shit I've ever done.
There was like a 7-foot tall cowboy guy. And you could hear his foot over everybody's.
Nobody went, yeah.
Oh yeah, there was hella yeehaws.
But yeah, Static X was
That doesn't-
fucking fire though.
Yeah,
It was.
it was.
Remember? Shandy. Shout out to Shandy. He was
Yeah.
there, and his other buddy who
Brandon.
fucking broke his foot.
Oh,
dude.
we saw at the.
He broke his fucking ankle at that show,
Yeah,
bro.
he did.
Have you
That
heard
sucks.
about it? since then?
Not really.
You haven't heard from him?
No.
That's how you know you get down at a fucking show. I
Yeah.
fucking broke my ankle, bro.
Yeah.
Yeah.
And there was pits and shit. We were up in the shit, huh? We were pretty close to
Kevo
stage.
went out for a cigarette, I think, after Fear Factory, and I like a bunch of people cleared out, like from like right up in the center, because we were kind of near like the front of like the bar area, but near
Where-
the back of the crowd.
Yeah, where the
You
crowd
know,
starts
and-
and the thing is.
All I know is like a bunch of people started clearing out in the middle, and I looked over at Sarah and I looked back forward, and I was just like, I'm going. And fucking I took off to the front and got like maybe like 2 people in front of me, right?
Yeah.
And I'm standing there for a while watching the show. People pack back in behind me, you know. I got this one dude standing next to me and this guy next to me, and we're like shoulder to shoulder. This dude is like leaning into the crease between us, like pushing me,
trying to squeeze his ass through.
into
He's
and we're
hot dogging.
both like
That's the same kind of
we're
guy
like,
that was at the Baroness show. You're like,
yeah,
fucking
them-
asshole.
Goddamn
Right.
motherfuckers.
like, dude, like, get out of my ear, dude, and
Yeah,
like, get
yeah.
away from me, bro. But there's like a mosh pit going on behind him, so then you're like,
I was in
is
the
it-
pit a bit.
yeah, exactly.
I was in the pit for a bit.
We always go in the pit when we're all. When
Kevo ended up like kind of like right behind me at one point. I turned around
Yeah.
to say something to him, and this lady's like, "Can I get up front?" And I was just like, "No, like I'm gonna let you. I'm gonna let that person. I'm gonna let that. You know what I'm
As
saying?
soon
Like,
as you
fuck?
come
you get in
through,
front of me.
Who you
those
find
a way
those
up
two
front.
people ain't gonna let you in front of
Yeah.
them.
Right.
You
Fuck
know?
do you think you are?
So I'm
Right.
going backwards.
She was like, "I'm short." I was just like, "Well, your husband right here is short too, and he's like trying to weasel his way up.
Should have
here.
got a balcony seat. You
Hey,
know?
whatever."
Right.
Whatever
I
you
know.
should have done, but I'm just like, damn, like this is a war. Like this is like you, like it's weird, dude. It is
It's a weird
strange.
vibe.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Because you're sitting there trying to like rock out, but at the same time you're like trying not to be like pushed back by people who are trying to squeeze in front of you. Like
That's the
like
same
why are you doing that? Like
That's the
well,
same shit we had going on with the fucking. It's like, fuck, come on,
Like,
dude.
just chill
Yeah.
where you're at and fucking have
But
a
it
good
does
time.
suck when it's like when the tallest people
Are in the
fucking-
front.
Yeah.
well, you know what I realized
Like,
is
go
like
to the side or
right
something, dude.
the
Still wanna
front
see
2
over
people.
everybody.
There's a fucking ledge like this high that those people step onto
Oh, yeah.
right before the gate. And that's like 2 people are standing on that. Like 2 lines of
Yeah.
Oh yeah, yeah.
people. You know?
I've had that where
So
you're like,
then it like
somebody's pushed
raises
up
them up
against
even
you.
more. So if you're behind them, it's like, what the fuck? And it's
Yeah.
not much. I mean, it's like 2 inches maybe.
Right. I still love that venue though.
It is, it's great.
It's a great fucking venue.
It is, the sound there's great, especially when you go to like a show that people aren't doing that kind of thing.
Yeah.
And like, you know, when you go to a metal show anywhere, you got to know that like people are getting
Physical.
rowdy and
Yeah, it's
shit.
physical.
Especially like that mosh was like right behind me.
Oh,
You know what
yeah.
I'm saying?
Yeah.
So it was pretty dope. I know.
And
Did you
even
have a good
just-
time in the pit?
Just get. Oh yeah. It was fun, dude. Like I don't do it for long because I wear out
Yeah.
quick, you know.
Dude, we're getting older, but that shit's rough. That shit's rough.
I'm usually sore the next day
Yeah.
from pits.
And it was just a nightmare even trying to get drinks, huh? At the bar. Fuck, dude.
Yeah.
'cause there was
Sucks.
just so
Sit
many
there
people.
forever, like waiting,
Yeah,
dude.
yeah. Just waiting.
And then I looked at the other side and it was like clearing out. But then it's like at that point, it's like, did they just serve the other side a whole bunch, like, and not our side as much as I felt like that was going on?
It did seem like
trying
that.
to knock out a group
Yeah.
at once.
It was like, Jesus Christ, man! I need to get more bartenders in here. This place is sold out, dude.
They
What
probably.
the fuck are y'all doing?
I don't
The
think
beers-
anybody thought it was gonna be as busy as it ended up.
The Vogue's been hitting hella success, dude. Like,
The beers tasted like shit.
They sold out that Jerry Cantrell show too.
yeah, they
Did
keep
they?
selling out.
Nice.
I
I've heard he
almost
rips,
changed.
dude, when he comes.
But yeah, I didn't really care about any of the other bands, but Static X fucking crushed it, dude.
Yeah.
And
they
the
were
dude,
dope.
he's all fucking mechanical
Tight
looking,
as
Yeah,
bro.
they
that.
look
That's
crazy.
fucking-
How was
all the songs
Twisted?
were- no, we missed that.
Oh,
we
you guys.
missed 'em.
Oh, okay. Yeah.
Sucks.
We were a
But
little late.
I was a little disappointed because I've never like
Seen
I was
them.
never like a fan. I got there late. I was later than they were. They had pizza and everything before I got there.
Yeah, yeah.
And,
Hot box.
Yeah, Kevo probably could have caught them, huh? I think they went on right before Dope, and we walked in and Dope was going on.
Yeah.
Well, they were setting up for dope. But anyway.
Yeah, that doesn't interest me.
No, I know.
Yeah.
I know. I know.
Anything else about that show? God, it was a lot of fun. Sarah fucking took the balloon from.
Oh, it's gone. It popped?
It's smaller, bro.
Oh, it shrank.
Oh,
Dude, if you grab it, it fucking you can feel it shrinking, bro.
It's like squeezed between the TV and shit, huh?
Yeah, it's right back there. Show it off to the camera.
oh shit!
Damn. That's funny.
Can you feel it?
Yeah.
Yeah, you could
Isn't
tell.
that weird?
Yeah.
Yeah, it's fucking.
It's like oblongly.
There was a dude.
Dude, when I seen it, that thing was huge. It was bigger than that.
Yeah, it was.
You remember the balloons? They were putting glow sticks in these balloons and popping them around. You know what I'm saying, right? And it was going around. There was this dude like slightly in front of Kevin, who was like, he would every time a balloon came in his direction, dude, he'd grab it, catch it, and he'd put it on the ground and pop it, dude.
Yeah.
What
And
the
I was
fuck?
like,
He's a party pooper.
yeah, I know. I was like, this dude hates fucking balloons like Kid Rock hates Bud Light. Like, we all was just dying, dude. Like, yeah, it was good.
And we were trying to hit fucking the balloons into the fans, the ceiling fan that was going.
So-
Oh hell yeah!
It was funny.
Hey,
We
if
got
you-
a couple.
If you got in a good spot and you could catch the breeze coming off those fans, it's always
Oh, I
nice.
bet that was amazing.
Fuck yeah.
Yeah. It's like the perfect
Yeah,
feeling.
you got to get in like a good spot, and that means sometimes you're not in like the best spot to see. You know, because it's kind of near the back. I felt like I was getting hit
But-
more than I was when I was near the front.
Yeah.
Be like old boy and just push your way through when you're done.
Fuck that, dude. You know what? Like, I don't think I ever want to try to get that close at like a show like that again. Cause that shit was annoying. But I was like right up front. And I'm like, man, fuck these people now. You know what I'm saying? I'm
Yeah.
like, you're not fucking squeezing in front of me. Like, what kind of rude shit is that? Like, I'm standing here.
I know.
You weren't here. Like,
I'm
right.
occupying this space.
Like
Right
you
now.
went and took a
Give me my
piss,
fucking bubble.
or you
Yeah,
went
give-
and you
give
didn't
me
like
a
the
fuck.
last band,
Yeah.
so I moved in, and now you want to try to fucking push
Right,
your
that's
way
what
in,
happened. Like a lot of people try to come back, like it's like seats or something. Like,
Yeah.
this is like my spot. I declared this my spot. Like, I was here. I went to get drinks and smoke a cigarette. Now I'm like trying to come back to the front. It's like, no,
Like you
No.
fucked up. You shouldn't have left.
yeah,
Bro,
yeah.
this isn't like a wolf where you mark your fucking territory.
I stood here patiently waiting for my chance to get to the front, and you guys cleared out and left a space.
If you were really that
Lots of
passionate,
people.
you would have stayed, even though
Right.
you had to take a piss
get the
or
fuck
whatever.
away from me.
Yeah, don't be a bitch.
But
Just get over it.
I don't want that to take away from the fact that Static X killed it.
They fucking ruled, bro.
They did. The show was
fucking
good, dude.
ruled.
I stood in the back
Got
for the
some
last
great pictures.
kind of couple songs, the little encores and shit.
Mm.
And then I was like, Shandy was sitting there on his phone texting Brandon and stuff, but Brandon was kind of like, I guess, at the hospital, so he wasn't really responding.
Yeah, I seen a motherfucker get wheeled into the fucking ambulance, bro. I was
That's so
like,
crazy.
fuck. I was like, that's the most expensive concert you ever attend, bro.
Yeah, dude.
That
No
sucks.
shit, bro.
That sucks
About
bad.
$1,000 or more.
No,
That's gonna cost more
way
than a Tool
more.
ticket.
Yeah.
Just the fucking ambulance alone is probably like 3,000.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Especially these days.
That's a fucking ripoff.
Yeah. Fuck it. Let me die. You know what I'm saying?
They always fuck you.
Because they won't even take you to the nearest fucking hospital. They'll be like, well, we're going to take you like to the one across town. But like, there's 3 other hospitals on the way there. Yeah, fuck that.
Right.
I hope they give him a painkiller because he's probably in the back and it's like hitting bumps and shit.
Dude, I asked for, when I got my eye fucked up, I asked for like some Advil or whatever, and I was like, how much is this? They wouldn't tell me, and I was like, can I just go out to my fucking work van and go grab some aspirin or whatever? They're like, no, fuck that shit. They charged me like $1,100 for a fucking Advil.
Dude. That's sick.
What? $1,100?
Dude, it's fucking nuts, man.
Fucking rape you.
Jesus
Yeah,
Christ.
Bend
that's-
you over
that's
and
ridiculous.
butt ram you.
What?
Right in the pooper.
Dude.
No lube.
But,
She didn't go in Dollar General?
wiener.
I wish I would have just brought it in with me. I
Right,
wasn't
right,
thinking
I'm just
about
fucking
it,
with
but
you,
god damn,
Obviously.
they wouldn't let me walk out
Right.
to my van and
I'd
then
have
come
been
back
calling
in.
somebody like, hey,
Retrieve.
You
I'll
know
give
what
you
I'm
50
saying?
bucks, dude.
I was way out
Right,
though.
no, I feel
Yeah.
I'm just.
I was working,
I get
but
it. But
fucking
that's
sucked.
insane.
They fucking charge you out the ass for simple shit.
Ass.
Out the ass.
Yeah, I think that. Yeah, I wouldn't be paying that.
No, bro.
I bet it went to collection.
Yeah,
Yeah,
for sure.
there's no way.
You got me fucked.
I'm gonna call them up and be like, dude, I'll give you the price of like a bottle of this medicine.
Yeah, that's all you're
Bottle
getting, you dirty
from
bastard.
Walgreens, and that's however much that is. It's probably like
$8.
15 bucks at the
Yeah.
Trying to
most.
do a medical billing is fucking crazy, man.
Yeah,
I feel sorry for the people who pay that shit, dude.
I don't know.
I haven't paid none of the ones I had. Fuck that.
But any hoozle.
We need health care. Government, come on, give it to us.
Blame Canada.
I think that concert was on a Thursday, right? The Static X show was on a Thursday night,
Seems
right?
Sounds right.
Because Friday was Good Friday.
How good was it?
And right before Easter.
Oh,
and
yeah.
so I didn't realize that was fucking Easter when me and Mike months ago bought the plane tickets to Colorado.
Oh, damn.
So,
Was April pissed?
I mean, she took it pretty well. She was okay with it. But I had, like, went and got Charlotte her Easter basket and, you know, like, put a bunch of stuff in there, you know, and then I put that out before I left, like, super early in the morning, you know. So, I think it was cool. I think it was fine, but I thought it was like, I was like, damn, what a dick. Like,
just a
who does
mistake.
that? Who leaves on Easter? Like,
Oh,
and-
you left on Easter?
yeah, like Easter Day, dude. Like,
go
we
to
flew
Colorado.
on Sunday, Easter Sunday. We didn't realize when we were like booking the flights, but our buddy was like, these are the days I have. And, yeah.
So tell us about Colorado a little bit, man. We saw some of the pictures, man, hiking and shit.
So, dude, first off, I want to say, like, this was my first time taking a flight anywhere.
You've never flown?
Never flown.
Oh.
So,
How'd you handle it?
so no, like, I was fine, right?
Yeah.
So, I honestly, like, months ago, I came to the realization that, this is going to happen. You know, I'm going to get on this plane. And I think that for a while, I started to, like, tell myself, like, you know, like, try to think about it, like, this is going to be fucking awesome. Like, you know, you're going to be up there. This is going to be dope. Like, how often does something bad happen on a plane, really? Like, statistically.
Yeah.
Less
I
than
mean, it
car
happens.
accidents, but-
Statistically,
happens,
they say
dude.
you're more likely to get killed on the way to the airport.
So, but what I found out was
Actually,
you
yeah.
I have this
also
cousin.
want to
Well,
make
I have
sure
this
you,
cousin.
you fly on, like, a good airline.
Yeah.
Like, one that's, like, sometimes maybe a
Maintenance
little more.
right and stuff.
Yeah, like, I seen the Spirit airline had an ad the other day for, like, $39 to Vegas, right? And all these people were like, oh my God, like they forgot to fuel the plane before we took off. And like, the whole, I screenshotted a
God,
bunch of
dude.
it. There was like a bunch of like crazy shit that people were like, I will never fly on Spirit again. And a lot of people were like tagging their people in it, like, hey, like, let's get tickets. And oh yeah, we going, blah, blah, blah. Do it big and this and that. And it's like, you're not reading all these people sitting here
Death
talking
trap,
like
bro.
that, like $39 for a flight, dude. No, like, I don't know if it was round trip or
Which
not, but
kind of makes
It's a
sense.
gamble,
If you're
dude.
paying like $39, they're probably not making a lot.
I don't know if there's a weight limit on the $39 seat, but I'd imagine it's a tight seat. You know, is all I'm
It's
saying. Like,
probably
It's like a school bus with wings,
yeah,
bro.
me and Mike did not buy like we bought basic economy. You know,
What is that? The airline you took?
we took United.
Oh,
Yeah. But so the plane took off from Indy. Great. Plane took off from Chicago. Great.
Chicago.
Landing in Denver, there was a little bit of like
Turbulence.
Yeah, it was like landing was a little like, and then when they fucking hit the brakes though, dude, and it's like,
Yeah.
like, oh shit, dude, you know what I'm saying? I'm like, well, it's a good thing I didn't eat anything.
You've flown before, right, CJ?
Yeah, to
okay.
Vegas. We didn't stop either. It was just like a 7-hour flight.
Oh yeah.
I'd
wild.
never.
Keith doesn't
And it was
fly.
in one of those little fucking. It
That
wasn't
shit
American
scares
Spirits.
the
but
shit out of me.
Hey, It is a scary thing, dude.
It's trippy,
but when I
dude.
was up there,
not
I like
that bad.
the first 2 flights. I made Mike let me sit by the window,
By
and
the
I was like,
window,
"You can
yeah.
catch him on the way back." And one of the way back, I ended up sitting by the window, but it didn't matter. 'Cause he had to sit in the middle, so he had to get bag check. And then there was this other chick like at the end of our row, so we were all like squeezed in for like the trip back from Chicago. Well, from Colorado to Chicago.
So you were in a
Fucking-
window seat? Did you look out?
Oh yeah, hell yeah, dude.
Was it-
It's cool, man. It's
Yeah,
cool. Like
it's cool.
looking over all that shit. But I'll tell you what. There was some moments.
There's something on the wing.
There's some planes and some pilots that are better than others.
Yeah.
Is what I realized. I took 4 flights in the matter of 5 days. Well, really 2 in one day and 2 in another
yeah,
day.
well,
You know what
yeah.
I'm saying? But this is my first time flying. You know what I'm saying? It's not like, hey, you're taking a short flight here and then maybe taking a flight back. No, you're taking a flight here to here to here to here.
Transfers.
Yeah, and it was just like, I felt like that was more of an opportunity for something bad to
Yeah.
happen, like
You
taking off or
doubling
landing.
your risk.
But I'm like, a lot of times, like looking down, I'm like, dude, like we're up here, dude. Like if something happens, dude, it's over. Like so
Yeah.
what? Like that's the end of it. Like there's no time to fucking cry. Like there's no time to just be sad.
Nah,
like
dude.
you better try to pull your phone out, say fuck this airplane mode, send a text, I love y'all, this plane is crashing. Like you know what I'm saying? You better like
That's all you
fucking
got.
you know
Yeah.
like something.
Because it's moving. And it
Post
ain't gonna
that shit
take
to
long.
Facebook,
Yeah.
whatever you got to do.
Bro, when we
We're dying, y'all.
Hey, take
Yeah.
a selfie at the window. Like,
Fucking little,
got,
little
like-
air, fucking oxygen bags are falling and shit. You're like,
Like take
you
a
got people
picture.
strapping them on next to you.
You take a picture. Everybody's putting their mask on. You're at the fucking exit door. Like, should I pull it? The
Right.
plane is crashing.
yeah.
Hey,
Take a free one last guy.
you got to. You got to do something cool. Going out, we're going. And then all of a sudden the pilot gets the plane right.
Yeah, and you're just like falling. Like,
And you're like, oh, shit. And then you get tackled at that moment.
Yeah, I overreacted, y'all.
my bad. I was freaking out. And suddenly you're a terrorist.
yeah. You get anal
It
cavity.
was your
surgery.
fault. No, Colorado was cool. I did partake in Colorado's legal laws.
substances.
yeah,
Enjoyed that. Everywhere we went, like pretty much the whole time we were there, it was like as soon as we got there, our friend gave us a little pin with like live resin, you know, and fucking like the whole time, like each of us had a
me
pin.
one?
We went hit what was it called? It's called Garden of the Gods. Like as soon as we got there, like our buddies
sounds dope.
took us well, we was hungry as soon as we got off the plane, so he took us to this place called Chiba Hut.
Chiba Hut.
Yeah, and it's like super dope.
No one out
art.
Chiba's the hut.
Yeah. all their food's named after different strains of weed. Nothing was infused with weed, unfortunately.
Right.
But
What
it was
the
all
farts?
It's just
and
named
like,
after weed.
yeah, and then like we got a white widow and a blunt. We got a blunt of white widow, and that's like they're foot long, and it was a fire ass sandwich. I'll say that. But so then we went hiking,
Nice.
and for just a little bit, and the whole time, our buddy Jesse's like as soon as we got there, he's like, dude, like when we got to come back to the airport later because my mom's coming in on a flight, right? Whatever, cool, you know. So we're gonna go hiking and shit, and then we're gonna hit the airport on the way back to the city, right? And finally, we get to the airport, and my buddy Jesse's like, I'm gonna go in and get mom, and me and Mike were like, well, shit, like I'm like, I want to go in and get something to drink. Mike's like, I have to take a piss, so we're like, we'll walk up anyway. So we start walking up, and we're walking along up to the front and shit. All of a sudden, our homie Nick fucking jumps out from behind a wall and's like, what's up? You know what I'm saying? It was like, what the fuck? Like,
Was that?
my mind
itself,
didn't
dude.
comprehend like what happened. You know what I'm saying? It was like I was still like your mom's not about to show up, dog. Like, you know, like
Yeah, yeah.
Are we still?
Oh, we wait for your
Wait.
mom still.
What the fuck is Nick doing here? You know what I'm saying? Like, what do you? I thought you lived like 10 hours away, dog. Like, what the fuck are you doing here? You picking up his mom too? Like, it was crazy. I was like, and then like I went inside and got a drink and came back out, and it was like my mind was still like, fuck, dude. And I'm like, we started walking away, and I'm like, dude, like, is your mom not coming in? Like, on the flight, are we leaving? And he's like, yeah, dude. Like, I was just joking. Like, that was a lie. That was a lie the whole time.
Surprise.
Yeah, I was just like,
Damn.
that shit fucked me up. I think it was like, damn, you just didn't expect the homie.
Yeah,
you know, this is like,
he got you good, dude.
these are like the 4 dudes I hung out with from the time I was like 16 to like mid 20s. You know what I'm saying? So it was like, that was, you know, it was kind of cool to hang out with them all for like 4 days, and we hit up a bunch of different trails and mountains, and each day we hiked like 6 miles or so.
Hell yeah.
And it was, that shit was the first day my legs and shit was killing me, dude.
Trying to acclimate.
Yeah, the next day we was hiking and I was fine. It was like the whole day I'm fine. I'm wearing like Jordans and shit, out climbing the mountains and shit. I'm like, dude, I could have had better shoes on.
Did anybody have any problem with like altitude or anything like that? No.
These motherfuckers were smoking cigarettes and shit, and like
Just walking up a mountain.
Yeah,
It's
like-
not
like you get-
extremely high.
like, dude,
You know what I mean?
I'm fucking out of shape, you know. So I'm like, you know,
But it wasn't like any different from
Yeah.
doing that here or
no, it was a little bit. I
little
think
bit?
a little bit maybe, but it wasn't enough to be like, oh my god, like I'm fucking yeah.
But it's not like it's not height wise from sea level, because I've been to Colorado too, and like it's not as high nearly as like if you went to the Himalayas.
Yeah, it's not like that. It's
Yeah,
not like
you know what I mean.
one of those. But and I mean, we went like pretty close to the top of some of the mountains. Like
Yeah.
actually, one day we went to this place called somebody's castle. It's this dude's castle he fucking built. I
A
can't.
baron.
I'm gonna look up somebody's
Bishop's
castle. Was-
Bishop's Castle, something like that.
It's like a bishop or a baron or something.
Yeah,
White Castle.
Dude built the whole castle with like rocks from the mountain, like, and he didn't have any blueprints. He just like put this big ass fucking. It's not complete, and it's like you can go in. He's crazy, dude. He's got like all these big signs of the government, blah blah blah, and it's like long fucking thing. You got to read. Please beware. I gotta say this because of the government, and it's all like. He's one of those crazy conspiracy type guys, it seems like. And this thing is real fucking rickety. And there's holes in like some of the flooring and shit where you're like, God damn it. Like, if
They told me I gotta have a foundation.
You're in
Fuck
this,
the
like-
government.
low spiral staircase that's going up like a shitty rock, like handmade, like
Yeah.
tower, you know. And I mean, it was cool. It was there was
I
like
bet it
a
was
point.
sketchy as shit.
Me and Nick were both like, Nick was a little, like one flight of the spiral above me, and he was like, man, he was like, fuck this, dude. And I was like, yeah, dude, fuck that.
Is that
dude.
the
We were
ones
going
you guys
down.
had where I had like the stained glass and
Yep. And Mike
Yep.
walked out on like a little like platform way up there, and there's like a big globe at the top that you can like climb into, and then there's like another tower on the other side. But dude, it is too fucking
Sketchy.
Yeah, it was real sketchy.
Was these-
and there's like like 2 stories up, maybe 3 stories up. There's like all the way around the castle. There's like a walkway, right? It's like a little metal grating walkway. It's like little rails that come out at an angle, and the walk is platformed on it. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
And fucking, I don't know if that made any sense, but they're trying to do that hand thing.
Yeah.
Fucking stoned as shit. But anyway, I'm walking around it, dude. There's fucking flies all over the walls, dude. Like,
Oh, damn.
thousands of fucking flies all over the sides of the wall of this castle and shit. It felt like I was in that fucking Exorcist, or the fucking, the scary movie Exorcist, where a dude's taking the shit. Oh my, you know, flies all over the window. I was like, God,
Been a minute
damn it,
since I've
dude.
seen that one.
Yeah, it's classic.
That's not the first one, is it? No, that's the second one.
No,
or
I think
something.
it's the second one.
Second one.
Yeah,
I seen the first one not too long ago.
yeah, I watched it
holds
recently
up.
too. Yeah, it's so good, dude.
It's funny.
The first three.
It's so good.
Yeah, I'd say the first
What else?
three.
Going on in April. Me and Sarah's anniversary. We did that.
Your anniversary.
Yeah, we
How
drank
what'd you guys
Maynard
do?
wine and we went out shopping for stuff and little treats and what are those things called? Macaroons.
Did
and,
the family thing? Did
Yeah.
the husband wife thing?
we did a photo shoot
Nice.
at the conservatory, whatever it is.
You and her.
Yeah.
That's pretty cool. What was
the-
that like?
This chick Bailey took the pictures who used to take pictures of our band and shit. It was cool, man. Some of the pictures are online right now, but I think Sarah's waiting to post
Oh,
a bunch of them. But they look pretty good. Pretty
what's
good
she waiting
picture.
on? She waiting on another special date?
No, I think she just wants to edit them further.
Oh, okay. She's not ready yet.
Yeah.
Yeah. Okay.
She's very self-conscious, which
feel
we
that.
all are, kind of.
We all are.
But yeah, that was nice. It was a good day. Other than that,
Bad Friends
I
was
had
the
a
day
great-
after that.
had a pretty good Easter, I'll say that. Yeah, just a big family thing. Yeah. My family's crazy, man. They're
What'd you
just
guys do
silly
on
and
Easter?
kooky.
I just played Red Dead and shit.
They don't got kids or nothing.
I know,
Or
that's
you
what I'm
got-
saying. That's what I'm saying.
Yeah, I didn't
What
really
do you-
think-
What do
I
you
didn't
do on
even-
Easter when you don't?
I didn't even.
Do you go to your grandma's?
No, I never met my grandparents.
I usually, if it's
Sorry.
most holidays.
I'm just kidding.
It wasn't like a tragic
Can I
thing.
get one of these beers, dude?
Yeah, go for
Of
it.
course. But yeah, that was fun. What'd you say? Oh yeah, we went to Bad Friends.
Bad fucking
Now that
friends, dude.
was a fun fucking show.
That shit
Bad
was
Friends
fucking
podcast.
fun.
It's me.
Although I'm shitty, I couldn't fucking get a poster, and then they sold the one that they said they couldn't sell as soon as I walked away.
Dude,
The next person that came up, can I buy that? They were like, fuck yeah.
I'm shitty, dude. I feel like I should have like offered her like $30 for it, dude. Like, I should have been
overpay
like,
for
I'll
it.
give you 30 for it. You know what I'm
I
saying?
would
Like,
have offered more money for it, but she said, no, we can't sell it.
yeah, I know, dude. It was shitty. I was like, man. Like, I just got the last one, dude. Like, Keith was standing with me in line. You know what I'm saying? I'm like,
Yeah. They didn't have much merch, huh?
no, it was
just
the shirt and the
posters.
poster.
Yeah.
And the shirt that they didn't have past a large, dude.
Yeah, and
No.
it kind of looked like shit, honestly.
It was the same thing that was on the poster.
It's just a white T-shirt with the same shit you'd
It
get
was
on
like
a poster.
Charlie Brown.
Yeah,
Yeah.
and then they
It
wanted
was tight.
$10 more.
Dude, if they... No, they wanted 15 more. It was 35.
Oh, it was 35. Yeah, I'm not paying 35 for that.
Dude, if they had it in a fucking like a 3X, I would have. You know,
But the stand-up was fucking hilarious,
the
bro.
best.
Jesse Johnson, she was fucking
We
so
can't
funny.
give up their jokes.
Dude,
And then Santino was fucking great as always, and Bobby Lee was fucking hilarious.
Amazing.
I feel like
So funny.
when Juicy came on, everybody was kind of standoffish a little bit.
You think so?
Yeah, because she even made a joke. She was like, okay, well, enough with the pandering jokes. Because they were like, kind of, you'd get some laughs on like a joke, and then
What she said something like, "My nickname is Juicy. I guess that's better than dry or something." Like that.
she's like, I've had a hard time hearing that as like my nickname, but she's like, I guess it could be worse.
It could be worse. Yeah.
It could be called like dry.
It was.
Nice.
You know what? Like pissed me off, and I think we agree,
Oh
dude.
yeah.
Is like all the people that got to either come on stage or got to ask questions.
Yeah.
were like, I don't know if it's because they're like they shouldn't have been on the spot because they fucking did the little thing at the beginning of the show before it even started.
They just weren't prepared.
Yeah,
They sat there the whole fucking
when you
time and
came
didn't
in-
think of nothing to say.
Yeah.
Absolutely fucking nothing.
So when you walk in on like a big projector screen, they had like this big QR code that you could scan. And then it was like a question of like, what's like a gripe that you have of somebody that you're with that they have to be there?
Well, that was the people they brought on stage, right?
Yeah. And
Okay.
then, but then they also had like the Q&A part where you could just walk up and go and ask them. But the questions that they were asking were just fucking dumb as shit.
All of
One of the guys was like, "Would you come on my podcast?" Why would they come to your fucking shitty podcast that fucking...
Shut the fuck up. Get the fuck out of here. That's what Bobby said.
Like, we wouldn't ask them, like, will you come on our podcast? Fuck. Of course not. Why would they?
No, they would never come on your podcast.
Yeah.
Unfortunately.
Not unless there was like unless you were in the same business.
If it made it,
They're like, we get millions of
obviously,
views.
if you get millions of views, they'll come on your podcast. But if you're like a nobody, like that dude was probably not. Like, he's like, this will be the biggest thing to launch me. Of course, that's what we would all want.
They're like,
obviously.
you can't ask a good question here. Why would I do your podcast?
Dude, that's my thing, though. Like,
You got a point.
how did you not think of anything to say? You had this whole fucking time to sit here and think. And, like, why even? Why?
You could have cracked.
Like,
Why did
here's the
QR
question I
code?
would have asked. I would have gone up and I would have made it a joke. I would have
Yeah.
gone, hey, Bobby, if you could have been in any movie, if you have any movie that you can ever think to be in, what kind of movie? Would it be a comedy, romantic comedy, action
what kind
movie?
Of role would he
what,
want?
What kind of
What's his dream role?
what kind of movie would you want to be in to show off your acting chopsticks?
Ha 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 ha. I see what you did there.
Yeah, it wouldn't have been great, but it would have been better than anything those motherfuckers would have.
I felt like the people were making Indiana look like one of the dumbest states.
They were not. They were not thrilled with us.
Until the chick from Chicago decides to be like, "Why not Chicago?" That was her question.
Yeah.
Why didn't you come to Chicago? And I'm like, you're fucking here. You know what I'm saying? Like, why are you fucking complaining?
Yeah.
And not only that, like, fuck that.
Because there's a beast, there's a wild beast loose in Chicago.
Yeah, Santino's from Chicago.
Right. I don't understand, like, why the people, like, didn't think of, like, good questions. Like, I mean, what is a good question, though? What would you ask?
I don't know. That's why I didn't scan the QR code.
Exactly.
Well, that was.
I was just enjoying the show. And
Yeah.
then there was those two girls in front of us who, like, they commented that I was they were laughing harder because I was laughing so
Yeah,
so
I heard
much.
that. I think I heard that.
I was like, oh, sorry. I hope
I'd
I'm
be
not
like-
distracting or nothing.
I'd probably ask them
They're
how
like,
many
"He's
times
got-"
they've had to see each other's penises. Like, how many times have you had to
That's a
see
good one,
Bobby's dick?
actually. That would have been. That would have been a lot more. They could do a lot.
He
with
he
that.
showed his pubic hair live at the show.
and his whole ass.
His ass.
Oh, yeah.
He's done before.
Yeah, he's done a lot of shit.
Fucking. I'm not the biggest Bobby Lee fan, but
Really?
fucking live,
I think
that
he's
shit was
fucking
funny.
so funny.
I love
That shit
Bobby
was
Lee,
fucking
dude.
funny.
So fucking funny.
Yeah.
Just
And-
him doing his stand up alone. That shit was fucking funny.
Yeah, it was so good, dude. And it's like, I just, back in the day, we had like regular ass TV. You seen it was either Mad TV or you watched Saturday Night Live.
I think I was more
watched
of a Mad.
I
think
was
it was more
always
Mad
a Mad
too.
TV.
Mad was
Oh, hot dog.
Tank. You know what I'm saying? Like,
Yeah.
loved those Bobby Lee skits, dude.
Oh, hot dog.
I'm actually about to edit together
So
just a
curdy.
video of him rolling off the hood of the car, and it's just like each, and it just goes,
Yeah.
and maybe have like, I don't know, something. But I realize there's nobody else has done a video like that where it's just him bouncing off the hood of the car. It's like,
Well, until
those are the
now.
funniest parts.
You better
Hey,
hurry up.
baby! And he like jumps off the hood of the car, like one of he like tenses up and rolls. It's like lands on his fucking head all the time.
Yeah.
He's silly, dude. But
I don't know. You got Will Sasso in there too.
Yeah,
And
Aries
fucking,
Spears.
yeah.
hey, Key and Peele was in that shit, and people, you know what?
Yeah.
That's one of the biggest things like about those guys that I didn't remember. Right?
That they were in Mad TV?
Yeah, until like I seen a couple old skits that I was like, dude, I remember this now, and I never like was like, oh,
You
those
didn't?
those fucking guys.
Oh man.
Yeah.
Yeah, I didn't realize it either.
I started watching Key and Peele and didn't ever think about the fact that those guys were in fucking Mad.
Yeah.
You know? And never like and it took a long time. Not never. I'm
And
just saying it
Mad
took a while for
TV
me
has-
to think like see some Mad TV skits where
Yeah.
I was like, oh shit.
Fucking oh shit! Now I'm blanking on his name. I just had it.
The Stewart guy.
Stewart. Yeah.
No,
Fuck that guy.
There's a bunch of good people. There's Alex Bornstein does Lois for Family Guy.
She's great.
Fucking what's his name does like 1,000 different voices. He's Static Shock. Fucking
Phil Lamar.
yeah, Phil Lamar. He's like fucking Samurai Jack. Fucking
Damn.
dude, so many fucking characters that you
Nice.
fucking love. He's Hermes in Futurama.
Herpes.
Right.
Manwich.
My man with
That's fucking Phil Lamar. Fucking, he's the man of 1,000 voices.
That's
Mad TV was way better than SNL.
Yeah. All day.
It was really good. That's
People
for sure.
will-
We had the comics too. Did you guys ever
Yeah.
have any of the comics?
Yeah.
Yeah. With the
God.
with the freckled kid's
We
face.
used
Yeah.
those a lot of the times to hide our porno magazines, but
It's fine.
you know what
They
I'm saying?
called me Smelson.
They
That's
called
another-
my hand Smelson.
That's another
Smell, son.
Simpsons reference.
Yeah.
The Party Posse, which is the name of my posse in Red Dead.
It's a
Red Dead
Posse
Online.
Posse.
I know we're fucking losers, but if you play,
Yeah.
you know what I mean?
Add me.
Yeah.
Kevin of the
Goddamn
Hill is my
X.
gamer tag.
Kratos Stein 420.
man.
So what else has happened?
Some
Speaking of
Smokey
comedy, I did go to another comedy show
did
this
you?
month.
QROW.
Nick Thune.
Nice.
He
Oh,
was
yeah, you
he
told
was
me.
very good, dude, and he you know he's got a guitar and shit too, so he like kind of plays and tells jokes at the same time. A lot of one-liners, like non sequitur shit. He was fucking great. Do you know who that is?
What was it?
Nick Thune.
Oh, yeah, Nick Thune. I love Nick Thune.
Yeah,
Heard of
he's
him,
got
but
that
never
great
watched him.
joke about getting the dog. The dog ate
the
his
dog.
brownie, his weed brownie.
Yeah. He's like, I just threw it in my backpack.
He's like a VHS size brownie.
Have you heard the one about like the Oregon Trail? And then he stuck his wiener in mouthwash. He's like, it was the first secret I ever had to tell. Because it was the first time, like, I couldn't just be like, I could jump off the roof and break my neck and be like, Mom, I broke my fucking neck jumping off the roof. But I couldn't be like, Mom, I stuck my wiener in mouthwash. Why? Because I hate your other fucking children.
What does he say about backpacks? He's like, you used to have a JanSport. Or some
Oh,
shit like
you
that.
changed. You
Yeah.
used to you used to wear Jan Pack.
Hey, what was that? What was that one with the Z logo? Was that JanSport? I don't think JanSport. There was like a Z logo
Yeah, I know what you're
back.
talking
I rocked a
Background.
JanSport back in the day.
Oh,
just
I
the
still
simple,
have
like
a
a
Purple Z or
JanSport.
some shit.
I remember a lot of JanSport.
The
like-
backpack I used to haul the fucking microphone and shit, that's a JanSport backpack.
nice.
Izod.
I just
Yeah.
had I had the
Yeah.
I had
It
the old
is,
yeah.
yes.
the old
Izod.
plain one. It was just one large pocket and then the one small pocket in the front. You remember those? Just
Oh yeah.
just the bare bones one. Those
had like a piece of cardboard or some shit on the bottom so you could put it on the
Flat.
yeah.
jins. It's backpack talk here on Distorted Minds.
Backpack.
Remember when backpack. You remember when you couldn't wear your backpack like it should have been? You had to have it on one
strap.
side, and then you
it's
fuck
cool.
your fucking neck
Otherwise, you were gay. If you
Yeah.
wore it.
And you had to
wore it
have
on
it-
both shoulders.
You had
Yeah.
you had to have the straps loosened all the way down.
all
Yeah,
the way down.
all the
It had
way
to be
like
like
a
every
fucking
time you
sagging.
step, it's like
Real low.
like hitting the back of your thighs, trying to knock you down.
Yeah.
I was fat. That shit was always like a turtle shell on me. It was snug no matter what, like a butt plug.
Have you seen those turtle
Like,
shell
like a butt
backpacks?
plug.
Snug as a butt plug, bro. He said the word of the day, the phrase of the day. But have you seen those turtle shell backpacks, dude? They
Yeah.
have those, bro.
It's tight. Would you rock
dope.
one?
It's
pretty
a
cool.
shell
I
of a
would,
time.
You've been in high school with the turtle shell. All the fat kids got turtle shell.
I want a Master Roshi style
lunch
backpack.
pack.
Oh, that'd be sick.
Yeah,
dude.
Goku.
Have the glass.
And then you had the binder with like the
Yeah, she showed me her panties. I said, "Fuck yeah!" Nosebleed.
Yeah.
then you had the binder, right? With the clear and you would put all your like pictures and shit in
Your
there.
drawings and
fucking,
shit.
Yeah. Or fucking like
still got
CD
one.
covers and shit like that.
Dude, I still got
stickers and shit.
I
Hell
still
yeah.
got a binder that's got all. You remember when you used to go to the store back in the day? I don't know if you guys had those big like smiley face, but they had like one was an 8-ball, one was like
You're
a
talking-
clown,
Yeah.
one was like a fucking.
What was that? The frog, peace frog and shit that you're talking about, like the
something like that? Yeah, it was
the
like a big
folders
circle.
and stuff.
Yeah.
Yeah, and you just stick all of them. Some of them were holographic.
Oh,
One
you're
of them's
talking
like a
about the stickers,
vampire.
You're talking about stickers.
Yeah, still got one of my
okay.
binders that had.
I do
just
remember
like
you get
all
those
this-
out of the quarter machines.
The quarter.
and shit?
Yeah, you just.
Yeah.
Hell yeah.
Speaking of quarter
Good times.
machines, remember homies, bro?
Homies,
Dude.
dude,
Yeah,
exactly.
dude.
That
I'm a-
Safeway down there is where I used to get all my homies, dude.
Okay. I want to take a picture. You might like. I have a homies set where it's like a fucking truck, and they got a couple of homies. I got the homies clown. Like,
Are you serious, dude? It's
yeah,
tight.
dude. Yeah,
It's tight.
I got the home. It's like a little plush that I won out of a
That's
crane
so
machine.
fucking South Side, dude.
Yeah.
That
bro.
shit. Because and maybe it's just because when I had them and shit, I was a kid. I lived over here on the
I
South
still
Side.
got some of the
And
little
that's what I think
homies
about.
that you get out of the quarter machine.
I don't know nobody on the West Side that had some
No,
of the
yeah.
homies, dude.
Dude,
Right,
homies
though.
was my shit.
Dude, Avon kids definitely wasn't messing with homies.
No.
Yeah.
That was
Give
a
it a
South
goog,
Side thing.
children, if you're listening.
Homies are tight, dude.
I still
Yeah.
got some of my homies little
There's
like quarter
people
machine
on. There's
things,
people
dude.
like hardcore people on that go do the homie thing on like YouTube. They got channels and
Is
shit,
it
dude. Yeah, oh
really?
yeah, it's like a thing.
I didn't
still.
think it was
like,
that popular.
it's like an underground thing, dude. It's
Dude,
like
my
a,
homie's clown was
it's like a
dope,
car
though.
show type deal.
It had like the little cane on it. I think I lost the cane on it, but it was like
Pimp Kane.
he's got like all oranged out and like
Hey.
the fucking yeah, dude. It was,
They were always just like
That's a blast
baggy
from the
ass
past,
pants
Yeah, bro.
with the fucking big white shirts and shit. And the
Like
fucking
early
beanies,
2000 rappers.
You know,
Yeah.
the
they
fucking
were
black
just, they were
cat.
just cholos and
Yeah,
shit.
they're
you
little
know?
cholo guys.
Yeah.
Fucking.
Hey, somebody could make a knockoff version of that today, little cholos or
You
something.
got the like what do you got? Is it the chololita or whatever? Like
cholitas.
cholitas? Yeah, they got like the fucking tattoos on their
neck and
neck.
shit.
Dude, I just
Yeah.
thought of something. Cholo. You only live once.
Cholo.
That's gotta be what it stands for, dude.
Yeah, bro.
That was good. That's
Boy, that was good. Oh man. Ooh,
good times.
it
I
was.
think you just started a thing.
Cholo.
Everybody's gonna be like Cholo.
Cholo.
Hey, that is
You only
great.
live once, fool.
Cholo. Take a cheat in a public place. You only live once. Cholo.
Cholo.
Cholo out.
Oh.
Anything else for April? 420.
420. Yeah, there was a
we
420.
Well, you guys did the Sierra Farrell concert, and we
That
went.
was last month.
Yeah, it was
Yeah,
last month.
And then we went to the.
Big Lebowski.
Yeah,
That's what it was
Lebowski.
on- 420.
Yeah, 420. We went and saw Big Lebowski in theaters. That was a lot of fun.
that was
dude.
a lot of fun, dude.
It was, dude.
Hearing people all giggling and shit. That one guy was
I think
like,
it does kind of amplify the experience of the movie. You know,
Yeah,
you're with a
yeah.
group of people who's all
Yeah.
chuckling at it, and
I was so fucking baked. Like, I kept, like, fucking microdosing for a minute at the beginning. I was struggling. The fucking recliner,
It's
like,
so-
dude,
yeah.
what,
opened up.
dude,
It was so
yes,
hot.
dude.
And I was like, damn, it's like putting me to
I
sleep.
struggle
over
with that
here,
every
dude.
time, bro.
Dude.
Like, that shit gets uncomfortable
I was
because
like-
it gets so hot.
I was like, damn, hopefully I
They
ain't
do.
snoring, ruin the movie for Kevo or nothing. You know what I'm saying? Over here. So it's like, and then all of a sudden I started maintaining, dude. And I was like, all right, shit, I'm riding this out. I
Got a
was
second
good.
win.
And it was like the rest of the movie. I was like, damn, this movie is so fucking good in
It's
theaters,
fucking
dude.
great.
Yeah, it's
And
good.
you know, freaking Mike had to cancel on us because he forgot he had band practice that
It was a
day.
Thursday.
Yeah.
So we gave the ticket to old Will.
I had
Tom
I
Segura.
ironically had drug class while I was playing.
That's a bummer, man.
It's
It
a real
doesn't change
bummer.
my opinion on drugs, though. You know,
Dude.
Drugs are not the problem.
We did
About
smoke
that.
a few joints before going in. That was fun.
I had like a beer.
When I had drug classes when I was like 18, I had to go to this place in Plainfield called like Advantage or some shit.
yeah.
And there's this dude in there that runs it. He's like a bodybuilder from like the 80s.
I know
His
you're
name's
talking
Don.
about Don Dudley.
Hey.
Yeah,
He's
still there.
He's got a gym, dude. He's got a gym
jacked,
in
bro.
the fucking place. And I think he's like less jacked now because he's older.
older shit,
But yeah, it was like fucking 15 years ago that I went to jail and
Ready?
did all that shit, you know?
yeah.
So it was like now, I guess, and he was like in his 50s probably then. So this other dude I ran into the other day is on probation out there, and he's going to that place. And I was like, damn, that's so crazy that guy's still doing it. Fuck those places.
Yeah, they
The
suck,
Dudley
dude.
Boys.
They try to make you feel like
You're fucked up.
what you were doing was really like, and for some people, I'll agree. Like, you're out here ruining your fucking life. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
But people who have to
Can't
go to
work
that
and shit.
because they smoked some weed and they got caught. You know what I'm saying? You're sitting in there with people that have like fucking like
Like, I
they've been
smoked a little
fucking
bit of
robbing
weed.
from their family and shit
Yeah,
to
like
fucking get
meth-
high.
Meth
Yeah.
addiction and shit like
Haven't had
that.
a job in years.
Yeah.
That's the fucked up thing. You're like, I smoked a little bit of weed. This lady's fucking dad raped her, and now she's smoking meth. Why am I here?
Yeah.
They lump you in with all them.
You can
Hey,
just tell like
I just
every
smoked
chick
weed
in
and
there
you
too.
busted me and fucking.
Yeah.
It is a weird fucking vibe, dude.
It is. It always is. And it's
Yeah.
like, I don't feel like I belong here. Especially as like an 18-year-old, 19-year-old.
Yeah, you're like, what
And
the
you're
fuck?
Yeah,
sitting there.
boys will be boys.
Yeah. And I'm like, y'all caught us with a dime bag.
Like, these
The
people
guy-
have real problems. I just got
This guy's
busted in
sucking
the
dick
wrong
for-
place
yeah.
at the wrong time.
Exactly.
You ever suck dick for coke?
Yeah. Hell no, you don't.
It's basically what it's like.
Yeah. it's
Sucking
a
dick for
shit.
coke.
Would you suck dick for coke?
I mean,
Is that what the
if
question?
I suck dick, then it'd be a good deal, you know.
Oh, dude, hold on.
Depends on
Yeah.
how good the coke
If you
is.
enjoyed that sort of thing.
Right. I would definitely wiener cuff a dude. For like,
Give me a
You
bump, bro.
gotta explain that now because that
that was off camera.
we almost named the episode Wiener Cuff.
wiener cuffing.
Cuffing, yeah.
Wiener cuffing.
Or just
Wiener cuffing and butt stuffing.
Yeah. I think we come to the conclusion that a wiener cuff would be like a Chinese finger trap where you go tip to tip with your homie
And you have to lean back.
and you lean back, you know what I'm saying? I'm like, that's the wiener cuff, dude. It's because you're locked into each other.
Just locked
But
in,
it could
you're
be a
like-
number of other things. I mean,
But it's the best way to build support.
hey,
Like,
you
you're
might be
trusting
able
each
to
other.
extend.
What if it was like a double-ended
balls.
pocket pussy?
bro?
It's not gay. It's a pussy.
bro.
It's a pussy, bro.
Hey, that would be really fucked up.
That would be low, dude.
Hey, what if one side was
It's
the
not gay.
butthole,
We're
bro?
locked into a pussy.
What if one side was a butthole? He's like, hey, bro, trade me. I want to hit it from the back.
Yeah, dude.
What do you mean, dog? It's got two ends.
Instead of a double-ended dildo, double-sided.
double-sided.
I think you're onto something here.
That's the wiener cut.
Good times.
Because
Yeah.
there are guys that'll be like, yeah, man, we'll spit roast. We'll fucking.
We jerk off together all the time, anyways. That kinda
Take
thing.
a corner of the room.
Apparently, that is a thing because I've heard of a couple, like, even like comedians, they'll just
Mark
be like,
Norman talks about it.
they were like, yeah, they would like circle jerk and like blow
Well,
each
not
other. And, like, you're like, that was a fucking thing.
Mark Norman just talked about, beating off in the same room with
Yeah.
his friends growing up.
You're like trying
Hey,
to keep a privacy
been there.
barrier up and shit.
Been there.
Been there. Done that.
Yeah,
Sleep
yeah.
over in a sleeping bag.
Well, you all like sometimes you'd have a group of friends and only one of you had access to like a good porno, and like motherfucker
Exactly,
would,
dude.
yeah,
Or
you
that
all-
movie Showgirls.
right?
Or one of
Oh,
your
yeah.
homies had HBO.
Never seen
Yeah,
it.
Skinamax and HBO.
Hey, Showgirls was like,
Showgirls.
if you didn't have like porno accessible, you could watch this and there's titties
Right.
and there's
Yeah.
some softcore fucking.
Yeah,
And it had the chick from Saved by the Bell and it showed her titties
Yep,
and
hot.
shit.
yeah, dude.
Yeah.
Hot.
Yep.
But
Back in the day when it wasn't just in your pocket 24/7.
you're like 10 years old.
Pre-Pornhub days. Going raw, dude. Just going raw.
Well, you're feeding the geese.
You didn't even care. You just like pulled your pants up over it after you did the
Yeah,
damn
you
thing.
just sick
Hey,
as
I'm gonna
fuck, dude.
wipe it on my leg.
Some gets on the floor.
Why
Fuck it.
doesn't
just
nobody
rub it in.
call it?
What do you do?
Oh, man.
do?
I think I need to, excuse me, guys. I'm going to go feed the geese real quick.
That's fucked up. Oh man.
Look, damn, did y'all see her? Yeah, I'm going to go feed the geese real quick.
That was I think that's what he said on Letterkenny, because we just started watching Letterkenny.
Dude, it's so good, right?
He's never seen
Yeah.
it before. This is only
man.
my second time going through it.
I love
Okay.
it, yeah.
But yeah, we
I've
just
only
start.
watched
We're
it
like
once, but
we're like on episode 2 so far.
nice. You like it so far, Keith?
Yeah, dude.
It's
funny,
funny, right?
fucking funny as shit.
It's
It
fun.
is. I love
Good.
it.
And they got
Uh,
Shorzy now.
Fuck
too.
you, Shorzy.
I haven't
Yeah,
seen
Shorzy.
Shorzy yet.
Shorzy's
I just
funny
got
too,
you.
yeah.
I just got Hulu back. So
Because
Nice.
it's still Dwayne is a character,
Yeah.
Shorzy, but it's fucking good. Yeah. And it's got the,
The
boys, the
jokes.
boys,
the jokes on
boys.
that fucking show are like rapid fire,
Dude,
bro.
it's so
Yeah.
quick.
nonstop action.
Yeah.
You can't
Oh,
catch them all in
constantly.
the first watch. You know what I mean?
And the funny thing is
Fucking
I know K. Trevor Wilson
Squirrely Dan.
from stand up. Like I've heard of like on Pandora, and then I didn't know he was in Letterkenny until I seen like a Facebook thing
Yeah.
where they shared.
I feel like a lot of people wrote that show off.
Yeah.
Like
yeah,
I feel like a lot of
I
people.
did for a long time, and then I
Yeah.
finally just broke down and watched it.
Yeah, you look at you hear the name and you're like Letterkenny, like
the fuck does
I'm not
that
gonna
mean?
like that fucking show. And then like the picture was always like Wayne standing there, like yeah, and like
Yeah.
his back. I
He
think
looks-
one of I
he
think
looks
one of
like
the
a
shots was
giant-ass
just, like,
5-year-old.
him, like looking over his shoulder, and it was like from the back or something.
Yeah.
and you're just like, the fuck is this show? You know, he's got like
Yeah.
a flannel on and shit and
Yeah.
jeans. You're like, nah, I didn't know what it was about.
Yeah.
Eventually,
It's fire, dude.
It's so funny.
yeah, it is. It's one of the.
We watch
it's one
shows
of the
on
hidden
our.
gems.
We've been going through shows on our lunch break. We just come here and we'll watch it. We'll go, and the last one we did was Breaking Bad.
Oof.
Which
We-
that was the one that I like. It was like Breaking Bad and Sons of Anarchy at the same time. And I
They're
didn't
both-
have cable.
They're both
or-
great shows.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Intense as fuck.
Yeah.
Those
And
are those are kind of like Game of Thrones to other people. For me, where it's like I'm not gonna fucking, I don't have enough time to watch
I like-
that shit.
I like that Sons of Anarchy. I watched all that shit.
Yeah, that shit's
it was
crazy,
it got a little weird
That
at
shit
the
doesn't
end.
make sense to me because all I know from that show is they're bikers and they're trying to save a baby, and that just does not interest me.
That's just one season, I think.
Yeah.
Yeah, dude.
Yeah.
It's like a bunch of shit.
There's
that goes on.
it's always crazy shit.
It's like, wow.
But it's not as roller coastery as Breaking Bad is.
No,
Yeah,
but-
Breaking Bad is fucking.
But it's still got
It's
like
boom,
some.
so
boom,
crazy.
Boom, boom. It's like
still-
super highs and lows, dude.
Yeah.
It's got betrayals
Oh my
and
God.
all kinds of shit going on.
It was a lot more. I'll give it. Breaking Bad was a lot better than I thought it was going to be.
Yeah, that shit's fun.
The writing on that show is just
It
fucking,
keeps you intrigued, and you're like, dude,
You can't stop watching this train wreck happen.
Yeah,
You're
like-
oh my God.
I got burned out like 3 seasons in, dude. To be honest,
Dude, the fifth
To be
season's the
100%
craziest
honest.
one too. It's
I haven't finished.
Is that the last
third
one?
season?
Yeah.
that
Really?
shit goes
Yeah, because it's
sideways.
like
it gets. Oh my god, man! Where you're just like, what the fuck?
Like,
Yeah.
Did you see
think
where-
about? You're like, somebody really has done some shit like this. Like, it might not be based on a true story, but like, somebody's
Yeah.
been to that level that dude went through. Like,
I don't know the episode where like it's like near the beginning. Like dude he can't find the right bucket to melt the bodies with the acid, so
Oh,
he puts them
yeah.
in the tub.
Yeah.
Yeah,
And then the fucking shit
Melts
falls
right
to the floor.
Yeah.
And then fucking it's like nasty. They're fucking cleaning it up. Shit. I was like, oh my god,
dude, it
this
gets
is
way
fucking
better
crazy.
after that.
I know. I'm just. It's always like really crazy. Like, and it's like
Did
it's
you
like
see where
this
Gus
is
died?
1,000 ways to die.
Where
I don't
Gus died, Gus Fring, the chicken guy. You don't know? Anyway.
The
Los
chicken
Pollos
guy
Loco?
from fucking
Or-
Toys.
Remember?
Los
the-
Pollos Hermanos.
I
Huh?
don't remember the
The Toy
I
Story
need to
chicken guy.
rewatch it, actually.
What's that, like Toy Story 5?
No, it's like one of the early ones, dude. It's the guy that like steals Woody in like the first or second movie.
Oh,
second
that
movie.
guy. Second movie, yeah.
He's like
was
in the
Pizza
chicken suit, and
Planet.
it's fucking Norm or
Oh,
what's
yeah.
his name in the fucking?
Wayne
What's
Knight?
the fat dude?
Oh, no, Norm from Cheers?
Isn't he? No, who does the voice for the chicken guy? It's like the
I don't
fat
know.
dude. It's
I'd
the
have to
fat
hear
dude
it
in
again.
Jerry Springer that always annoys Jerry. And he's a glasses guy. He's
Jerry
also,
Seinfeld? You
No.
said Springer.
Jerry Seinfeld. That's what I
Steve
meant. Sorry,
Wilkos.
Springer died.
Right, recently.
R.I.P..
Yep.
That was like
Oh
yesterday. I
shit, he
think.
did.
Yeah, you didn't see
Jerry
that?
Springer's dead.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Yep.
What?
Bowfinger.
Yeah, it was something
What? What happened?
Bowfinger.
I don't
just
think
like,
I've seen
what?
that movie, but
How was he like?
70
I don't think he was in that. but
79?
Maybe.
he was. Give it a
Was he?
goog.
That's scary, dude.
He was in Bowfinger. That's the
Oh no, maybe I'm thinking of something else.
Eddie Murphy movie, right?
No. Yeah, I think I'm thinking of something else.
Okay.
I'm glad you called me on that.
I don't- yeah, no worries. I was like,
What is that movie he was in?
I don't know. I know he was in something, but I can't.
But
remember.
anyways, you're
Yeah.
talking about Wayne Knight from Seinfeld. Newman.
Yeah, Newman. I
That's
said Norman.
Yeah.
Yeah, I was. He's also in Jurassic Park, right?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Oh,
See, who cares?
Yeah, that guy.
He's
Fat
great.
dude.
He's also in
Oh,
Third
all
Rock
kinds
from
of
the
shit.
Sun.
Yeah.
Why didn't you just say Newman?
Newman? I couldn't
Newman.
think. I said Norman. I was having one of them brain
Oh,
farts,
okay,
dude.
yeah, okay, gotcha.
The dude that steals the embryos
Yeah.
in Jurassic Park.
Life finds a way.
You
Well,
guys-
boys, we hit an hour.
1 hour.
All right.
Yeah.
Yeah.
What do you think?
No need to drag it out like a dead body.
I don't know.
We didn't even get to the Mandolin Orange concert.
Oh yeah.
Mendo. Didn't we talk about that on a previous episode?
I don't think we
Hey.
did. I think we were saving that because we were going to talk about.
Nobody gives a fuck, but
Yeah.
Colts drafted number 1 or number 4 overall
Oh.
pick. Anthony
Yeah.
Richardson.
And you predicted
Hey,
the.
I
draft.
did predict that shit.
He
I
did.
did.
He said something about it like
in
a
the
few
day.
days
Way-
back.
Yeah, like, yeah,
Dude,
it
I was
like,
at Thompson House when that
I've been
happened,
saying
and
that.
like everybody was cheering. Yeah, I was like, okay.
I don't
Yeah.
know what that means, but I'm
We're all
excited
beat
for
ups.
you guys.
No, I know. It's exciting for me. I love football.
I did a
I know
fake.
not
I did a
everybody
fake
does,
like
but-
hell yeah. I was like
The crowd.
It's fun to get hype about something, dude. That's all it is.
Yeah.
It's just something for everybody to get like excited
Yeah.
about.
I was always like the BMX X Games kid. Like,
Right.
Fucking
I always loved skateboarding, dude, and all
Tony
that shit
Hawk
too.
finally did the 900. Yeah.
I still have a deep love for that shit. Like, I watch skate videos constantly on TikTok, dude. It's like I be sending Kevo some of them randomly because I'm like, I know he likes skateboarding too.
Danny
But-
Ways.
You guys want to do
Mega
a
Ram
part 2?
DC.
Let's
These
go.
nuts.
I'm down. Let me just smoke a cigarette real quick and take
I don't
a piss.
care, bro. It's whatever
If you guys
wanna
get
do.
time, if you guys
We're
still want to
always
hang
down
out,
talk. I got
Yeah, dude,
plenty to
no
talk
doubt.
about.
it's always
dude.
good to have more episodes in the bank, you know?
Yeah, I
In the
could
spank
riff
bank.
forever, dude.
Let's go.
All right,
Just
well,
gotta talk.
cool.
Just winds him up and
Thanks everybody for listening. We'll
guys.
we'll do part 2, and
no
you'll
doubt.
get that
Appreciate you guys
at
having
a
me.
later date.
See you
Peace
next
out.
week.
We love you.
Love you guys. Hey, don't forget, like, subscribe, rate us wherever you listen to podcasts.
And also don't forget, you only live once.
Cholo, motherfucker.
What if it was like a double-ended pocket pussy?